What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all having a glorious and wonderful day. As always, happy holidays for those of you who celebrate. And you know what, guys? It is that time. I need to talk about it, about Moldavite and the sacral chakra. Now, some of you have never even considered working or putting Moldavite in that sacred space in between your legs. And I'm here to say that it is a crazy experience if you've never done it. Of course, if you have, things that come up, according to your sexuality, I just want to let you know ahead of time that that is a possibility. Things that may come up for you are things such as, past experiences with past lovers, or maybe ideas that you have about sex and what it means to you and things that you've learned about sex, throughout your life. Maybe they're limiting beliefs, maybe they're beliefs that you now need to let go of. And at times it may seem a little bit uncomfortable, meaning, when you first place Moldavite in that sacred space, I must say, at least from my personal experience, I first did this a couple years ago for the very first time. And I only started out with like 10 grams. And I did it when I was, falling asleep. I was like, just curious as to what would happen. And so I placed it on myself and I instantly got aroused, right? Because the energy is so intense. And, I really enjoyed that euphoric feeling, not only in that specific place in my body, but it started to spread throughout my whole entire being. And I really just enjoyed that energy for a very long time. At that point in my journey, it just aroused me, and that was basically it. But now that I'm starting to do it again with more Moldavite this time, my personal experience has shown me that, and I'm just talking from my experience. It may be different for others, but from my personal experience, now that I'm working with like 30 to 50 grams of Moldavite and putting it in my sacred space, so to speak, I am now experiencing past emotions, past experiences with people that I have had sex with and been intimate with, and really feeling those emotions, feeling the pleasure, feeling, just a bunch of old memories that are resurfacing because of that. And fortunately, I have had very, very, very great sexual experiences in my past, so it's not like traumatic, but I'm still experiencing that feeling of reliving those memories with those people, even in my dreams as I do this. And I know that it's happening for a reason, guys, because at this point in my life, I've already made a decision where it's like I want to keep my vessel pure, to engulf my energy with it and to see what I can do with it without entangling it with other people's limiting beliefs, with other people's energies. Like, I just want to be a pure vessel. And so as I'm doing this, it's clearing out all those old energies that I still have in that specific area of my body. And, it's fun. It's not like traumatic. And I'm not saying it's not going to be, all pleasurable for people, because I don't know what your sexual life has been up until this point, because for some people it could have been super, traumatic, I don't know what spiritual experiences you have had to endure and go through to get to where you are today. And so I do ask people that when they do this, to do it with caution, do it to, it's kind of like working out, don't go into the gym thinking you can bench press 600 pounds when you've never worked out a day in your life. And so I definitely recommend maybe starting off with just the bar, so to speak. And I'm speaking in relative terms, where it's like, if you're going to the gym, just start with the warm up, start with just the bar alone, which is already like 45 pounds most of the time. And it's kind of the same way when you start with Moldavite and putting it into these areas of your body. Don't start off with a lot of Moldavite, start off with a little. And if you see that it's not too much, then obviously you can gradually add more Moldavite until you hit that perfect spot where you're like, okay, I'm starting to feel it. Let's see what the Moldavite wants to show me, what it's being shown to me through the spirit, and what I need to work on. And, I really just wanted to share this because it is a part of the journey. I keep finding more and more things to do with Moldavite and different places to put Moldavite on. And this is just one of those places where it's like, wow, like I definitely recommend it for you to try it if you haven't done so already. And the way you place it obviously on you can depend on so many different creative ways that you decide to do it. I personally just do it when I go to sleep, or I put like one of those pouches like I did on the back part of my root chakra. I just put it on the front, but make sure it's not scratching anything or, you know, any of that stuff. But yeah, it's just really how you think will work best for you, and just kind of take it and go on this spiritual journey that it will take you on, and just rise to a new level. And so guys, if you have any questions about this, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or maybe you've already tried it. Maybe you've already, you know, had sex with it too, with maybe somebody that you're really intimate with, maybe someone you're married to, and you've already done this, and you've probably experienced euphoric, you know, had a euphoric experience. But like I said, for me on this personal journey, I've just now realized how important for me it is to keep my body pure as a vessel and not entangle it with anybody's energies, because now I have to do this work to kind of like let go of all that junk, which I'm not saying was bad, you know, in and of itself. It was a learning experience, but now I just want to be a pure vessel with just my energy, God's energy, and just be able to use it for the grand purpose that he has for my life. And so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and great day today. Stay tuned for more videos, as I will be talking more as I keep working with my 7 chakras and just letting you guys know the experience. And the next one coming up is kind of intense too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I send you guys so much love, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. See ya.